Well, it was a brief period of time before I realized that just being part of them, that I wasn't maybe going to go to jail. I was on my way. I mean, on my way. There's a difference, you know. And I had to figure out how I was going to get out of going to jail. Because in the beginning, I'd tell him, I'm going to fight this. I didn't do anything. I'm going to fight it. It'll all come out that way. I'm going to fight it. He said, you can't fight it. He said, you're like an egg taking on a rock. There's a big train coming down the track, and it's going to run over you. And it's going to back up. It's going to run over you again. It's going to back up. It's going to run over you again. Because this task force was mad. Very mad. And they had every right to be. I still told him, no, I'm going to do it. He said, all right, fine. You do it. I'll defend you. But you can believe me that you're going to lose your house, your cars, probably your family. You'll end up in divorce with your wife. Any investments you ever have or thought you were going to have, that's all going to be gone. You can't fight the government. It's all going to be gone. So in hashing this out, I had more questions than answers, believe me, about what I ought to do. It went from A to Z. A was Australia. My wife's mother was Australian. Let's go live in Australia. No. I figured someday they'd come after me anyway. He convinced me that the only way for you to have a chance, a slim chance, and Slim lives far away, believe me, back then. For you to have a slim chance, he said, you've got to cross the Rubicon. And crossing the Rubicon is, of course, a statement saying ancient times Julius Caesar crossed the river, and that was a change in Julius Caesar's, a marked change in, marking point, I should say, in Julius Caesar's life. For me, my only hope was to cross over and become a member of the task force, if they would have me. And when I say that, there were a number of other defendants that were involved with this. Turns out, being the admin guy, I knew a little bit about everything. I didn't know a whole lot about one thing. But that little bit about everything helped me from the standpoint of being valuable. I recall once I went through this, every Wednesday I would go downtown Dallas and sit in a large room with a conference room with a conference table that would seat 20 people. You could play, what's that game with the pucks and the sand on it that you scoot around, do that? Yeah, you could have played that on that table. It was that big. And they would ask me questions. They came from everywhere. Treasury, drugs, alcohol, tobacco, IRS, you name it, they were there. And they'd fire questions at me about this, about that. Do you know this? Was he connected to that? Did so-and-so know so-and-so? Most of the times I knew a little bit about something about it that I could at least give them an answer. Sometimes I didn't. But what I offered them and what was valuable to them is that they didn't go running down a certain road and spend a lot of time, spend a lot of money, looking for something that may not be there. You know, during this process of working at Vernon Savings, there was also a big question mark in my head.